Are you frustrated because your prayers aren't being answered the way that you want? Maybe your plans aren't working out, and I just want to take the pressure off of you today because God is in control. And you may not always understand what God allows, but I'm asking you to trust and believe in Him. If you do this, I decree and declare that God is going to work out His plan for your life. Trust in Him. You may not see it at the time, but I promise you that God knows what He's doing. He has your back and your best interest at heart. I want to encourage you today that what is happening in your life is not random. It's all part of His plan. And you may be saying, but gee, things are a mess right now, and they don't seem to be headed in the right direction. Too often we get discouraged and feel hopeless. And maybe you lost your home and everything in a fire. Maybe your spouse left you, or someone else got that position that you know should have been yours. Maybe you just found out that you have an incurable disease, or you are suffering from pain, or you have lost a loved one. All of these things are painful and hard for us to go through. And it's difficult to focus on the present when the future seems so scary and unstable. Today, I want to speak this truth and breathe it into your life. And that is, God wouldn't have allowed it if He wasn't going to bring good out of it. Did you hear that? God wouldn't have allowed it if He wasn't going to bring good out of it. He's going to open the right doors and connect you with the right people and turn negative situations around. He is going to take you to the fullest potential of your destiny and purpose. I need you to have faith and trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Lean on the Lord and trust Him, and He will make your paths straight. Sometimes we get in an unhealthy pattern with conditional trust. We think that when our situation changes, we will be happy. When we get the money, we will be happy. When we meet the right person or our health improves, we will finally be at peace. We want the things to happen in our time and not God's time. We want our prayers answered when we want them answered. Our God is the God of peace, and He is a sovereign God. And that also means that we may not always understand everything that happens, but faith is trusting God when our life doesn't make sense. God doesn't always take our lives in a straight path. There may be twists and turns and bumps and disappointments along the way, but we have to trust that they are all part of His plan. Even when we don't understand, we are still going to praise Him and worship Him because we trust that God has our back. It's all part of His plan. Living with fear and worry and regret and disappointment steals our joy and robs us of our passion and our zest for life. It can also keep us from seeing God's blessing and favor. Sometimes closed doors and missed opportunities are simply a test to trust Him in the dark and when we don't fully understand. We have to show Him that we need Him and not the house or the money to be happy. We have to learn how to say to Him, Lord, if it doesn't get better, I'm still going to honor You and praise You in the hallway. I'm still going to honor You and praise You in the hallway, for You are so good, and I trust in You, Lord. You got this, soul sisters and brothers. I love you.